What's up guys, Itchy here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a video on item farming. So, first of all I wanted to start by covering the basics. The weapon of choice here is going to be the Thief Bracer. You're going to want to equip that sphere to your highest multi-hitter. Reason being is because the more hits you can get in, the more chances you have of stealing something. So that is one factor to consider. Another is Spark. You want to make sure you're getting the highest spark possible when you're going after them, because spark does actually induce more items to be dropped. So something to keep in mind there. The third thing you want to know is that overkill also helps. Overkill will actually get you more items too. So taking those three things into account, I'm going to give you an example here on this Mossy. So I'm just going to beat him to death, and I'm going to try and put Raquel, who is holding the Thief Bracer, in the best position to get the most amount of spark out of this. So we'll see if I can do that. Decent amount right there in the middle, and as you can see, laying on the ground, we have nice little items. So, once we get through this boss battle, I'll be able to show you the extent of what we actually get out of this. I did actually go ahead and through the first few battles just because it was going to be repetitive. Figured there's really no point in showing that part. But after we actually finish this boss battle, I'll show you some of the places to get some of the other items, such as, for example, cures, high cures, divine lights, and some other items that are going to be pretty helpful. So now that he's taken care of, let's see what kind of loot we got out of this. You may be wondering why I'm also doing this stage. This can actually go for the first thing you're looking for is cures. You'll see I'm going to get a decent amount of green grass and green drops out of this. What makes that so great? Well, it costs next to nothing. 3 energy for 5 battles, and you get plenty of items out of it. So yeah, the experience isn't there, neither is the Zell, but look at that. 24 green drops, 25 green grass. You can't beat that. That's 24 cures right there in one run, and it only cost me 3 energy. Not too shabby. And some Brave Burst fodder. Not too bad. So, we just covered Adventurous Prairie. That's where you want to get your cures. Down there in Start of Adventure. Best place to do it. For high cures, you're going to want to come over into Morgan. You can see here in the Destroyed Cathedral. This is where you're going to get your red drops. In the Peculiar Black Knight, you'll actually be able to get red drops out of there, and also over here in the Shrine, you're going to be able to get bluegrass. Those two items are going to help you make your high cures, so you're going to want to keep that in mind. Why these two places? Well, because you can also farm for blood pelts while you're at it. For those of you unfamiliar, blood pelts will give you the Muramasa, and the good thing about that is it actually gives you 50% more attack for the first 2 turns. Great for arena battles. I highly suggest doing it. And those items will be available out of the bosses of their respective stages. So, next for Divine Lights, we're going to go over here into St. Lamia. This is actually one of my favorite places to go. Cave of Malice. Cave of Malice, if we look here, the Midnight Aristocrat, 9 energy for 9 battles. You will get Divine Lights out of here. The greatest part about it, you will get 2100 experience. Well, why is that so great? Well, that's because it's only 9 energy for 2100 experience. That's 233 experience per energy, and that is one of the highest, if not the highest, XP per energy you can get. So, great place to farm, and you'll also get Divine Lights out of it. Next up, I'll cover what you'll do if you have a mono team. When you're looking for those Fate Stones and Paladin Stones, and they just seem to run out of ores and run out of seals way too fast. Well, over here in the Tower of Light, Dance of the Night, you can actually get those Fate Stones and Paladin Stones. They are pretty abundant here. Not to mention, you can get Bluegrass here, you can get Red Drops here, you can get Divine Lights here, you can get Green Grass and Green Drop. The other items aren't as plentiful, but at least you can get the most out of it, so that definitely helps. So anyway, that pretty much covers all of the main farmable items. I don't think I left anything out, but if I did, go ahead and leave something in the comments and I'll throw it into the next video. That pretty much does it. So if you're looking for a list of multi-hitters to be able to get the most out of that Thief Bracer, just make sure that you go ahead and check out the Metal Parade video I posted a little while back. That'll give you a list of all the multi-hitters. So anyway, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Take it easy, guys.